All right, what's up, B Nice? What's going on? How you feeling today, man?
Feeling good, man. How you?
I'm all right, man. I wanted to ask you, with the upcoming Larry Morrow event, birthday bash coming up with Angela Yee. This is the 5th annual, correct?
Correct, 5th one.
And you've been doing this since the jump, right?
Since the very first one. Yep.
All right, can you tell the people what it feel like, to just be the host of such a major event here in New Orleans and just having that type of recognition that you could be chosen year after year?
Man, it's honestly, it's an honor. To being on it from the first one all the way to the 5th one, 5 years later, it gets even better and it gets bigger and better each time. So for me, it's constantly challenging myself to take it up each year. Like if I did it this year, all right, let's make it bigger this year with my wardrobe, the fashion sense into it, and then just the overall party aspect. I want to dominate myself each year and get better and better to make sure the crowd has a greater experience each year. So going into this year, being in the 5th year, I gotta make sure everything in lines. I gotta make sure my outfit is on point. I gotta make sure how I'm coming up at the crowd with high energy, new influence. Because if you think about it, in a year's time, a lot can change, a lot can happen. So even with my hosting style and the way I approach the crowd is gonna be totally different. Being this by year number 5, it's gonna be great.
And can you speak on, this event? I've been there a couple years. This event have a lot going on the stage.
Yeah.
A lot of people involved, the celebrities, people like Kenny Burns and stuff.
Yeah.
Can you speak on, have you learned anything from that experience, having, somebody like Kenny Burns there and just the different DJs and all that? Like, what's that like, just maneuvering with all the energy going on in the crowd and on the stage?
See, when those guys are there, it allows me the opportunity to kind of sit back and get a glimpse of what happens in other cities. Because, for them, they travel city to city, so this is just another city for them. This is not a home base. But for us, it's a home base. So I pretty much watch and see how he attacks the crowd, how he attacks the stage, what his mannerism is, how he goes about doing call and responses with the crowd. So for me, it kind of gives me an idea or a glimpse what to add or what to take away out of my performance and out of what I'm hosting versus what he's doing. So it kind of shows you what level I'm at. And it's always a blessing when you got Kenny Burns, you got DJ Envy, you got all of these high profile radio and media personality people that's there. It gives you a first-hand glimpse of where you need to go, where you need to be, or what's the level that you need to get to next. If there's any flaws or anything you need to perfect in your game, that's the very, very first person that you need to look at between Envy and Kenny Burns. Is right there.
All right, so with this being the 5th annual Larry Morrow, Angela Yee birthday bash, it's such a huge event here in New Orleans, of course. Right. Can you just talk about what you feel like a party like this, the impact that it has on the city of New Orleans and the nightlife?
It has a huge impact on the nightlife because, for one, it gives you everything that you're missing in nightlife in one night. You have a list of people dressed in all black from different, whether it's high society, the upper echelon, the middle class. You have everybody in one mix in one city in one night dressed in all black. And on top of that, you have the celebrity factors that come into it. Not alone with just DJ Envy, Angela Yee, you have Kenny Burns. Last year it was Rick Ross. It was Justin Combs. Like, it was so many different variations of celebrities that were there. It kind of gives you everything you want to see in one night. And then everybody's dressed nice. So it gives you a taste of Hollywood in a sense of being just someone's birthday party. So it has a huge impact. It probably didn't start out that way in year 1, but as it progressed, 2, 3, 4, year 4 really raised the bar a lot with Rick Ross being there. Because it was something, there was an A-list, everybody was looking excited. So it kind of gets you ready for this year, being year 5. So the city has a worldwide impact on it. So for nightlife, it's much, much, much needed for nightlife. It gives you something that you can have a lot and enjoy yourself in one night, to where you can dress up, you can drink, you can see celebrities, you can see everybody you want to see. It kind of gives you a feel of being at a Hollywood Grammy party or being on the red carpet somewhere. So that's what the all black affair for Larry Morrow means to the city. And I don't even if he knows that's what it means to the city, but from a hosting standpoint, from what I see, as far as the crowd, people, the attendees. It's kind of like it's a celebrity weekend for New Orleans. It's a small taste of Hollywood in New Orleans.
All right, right. So with that being said, and after you have this event in the books and it's completed, I mean, what's next for Be Nice for 2019? What can people look forward to seeing from your brand?
I'm actually getting ready to drop a docuseries all about the Be Nice project. It's pretty much called Who is Be Nice? So that way you can get an interpretation of who I am as a person, who I am as an MC, as a mogul, what I do in the community, in the city. It's pretty much a full-length documentary that I've been working on for the entire length of 2018, just having different videos and pictures and things lined up, all to air and drop probably in March of 2019. But aside from that, just bigger events, bigger concerts, more events still to come. So it's gonna be a project for 2019, so stay tuned.
All right, man. I appreciate you sitting down talking with me today. Out your busy schedule, come and holler at MyhellofalifeTV. Hey, be cool, be nice. Thank you.
Yes, family, always.